What's going on with you guys, man? It's a whole new wave of light. Lucas coming back with another video. And yeah, let's just hope the vibes are really nice today. And basically, I'm just gonna keep it real, keep it genuine. And I just really want to be an inspiration for other people. I want people to know that we're not supposed to be, and this is for other people who are kind of in the midst of creating their own things, kind of in the midst of just seeking their best version, going with their passions, going with what they feel a sense of purpose in, and heading in that direction, going in that certain motion, and just trying to build that momentum. But then you feel like you have that voice in your head that is telling you can't, that egoic, that mind chatter that is kind of negative, and just that overall sense of just not worthiness. I can really relate because I've been off this for a minute. I've been off YouTube, not really recording, because I found myself really just having to reflect. I had to take a step back. And just like I always say, sometimes you have to really just take a step back to move forward. And that's really what I just started doing. I feel like all of us deserve to express themselves really fluently, just share your creation, share your energy, the energy from your soul. Everyone has a unique type of spice to put into the blend. To just know you are worth it. You really are. I was doing some reflection, really seeing what things I could improve, and just overall trying to evolve. And like that's really the main purpose of all this. We're here to create and evolve. Creation and evolution and evolving. I'm not only saying physically, but evolving mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. There's a lot of tests in life, man. Simply this noise right here could be the perfect example. This is certain things that I deal with, and this can make us relate, you know what I mean? We all deal with our own things. We all go through certain things that don't always make sense then, or you just feel like everything is kind of caving in on you. You feel like everything externally just shit is trying to get to you. Just really cut it out and just try to stay as present and just detach, kind of detach, refine it, and just rethink it. That's where I had to like really shift my perspective. I had to shift my perspective on my environment and not let this stuff or just little things kind of get to me, because any other empaths out there are highly sensitive beings. You already know this shit is a blessing and a curse sometimes. Like, damn, I can have that high, top-notch type of like psychic empathy to where I can feel you out and know how to help you know certain solutions to bring to the table. But then again, you just kind of see the other things. Like, don't be afflicted by it. Kind of just observe it. This is one important thing I always like to say: observe it, but don't absorb it. And this has always helped me just throughout my journey. Not letting other people's bullshit really spill on you. You gotta kind of, hey, just visualize yourself in that shoe to know you're protected at all times. And in this video, this is how it is. Like, all of us, I'm not telling people to do anything, but this is just for myself. Like, I'm trying to just be present. I'm trying to just be here and now. I feel like a lot of times I was overthinking, being indecisive over just certain things. And it would make me try to trip up. And it's like, don't even let any type of negativity get to you or stop your grind. Like, there's going to be so many tests that the universe is going to show to us to try to make us kind of cripple over and just put our head down. Now you got to keep your chest out, head up, and really stay focused. Stay focused on your purpose, your passions, what really lifts you up, what makes you feel a sense of peace, a sense of joy. To just show up to it every single day. I highly recommend it. Show up every single day, and do not let don't let the noise and the bullshit get to you. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Because I be dealing with, let's just say, we can resonate, we can relate to one another from that. There may be people that don't really understand you, understand what you're kind of going through. And the main type of audience I'm speaking to, this isn't just for people that are on their spiritual path or on this path of awakening. You find yourself kind of not really seeing, like, it's like the old things we used to do. We don't really find that same type of comfort. We don't find that same type of, oh, goody feeling. What hit me is like, damn, I'm trying to expand my mind. And I just want to talk a little bit about pain, suffering, and how that really expands the mind and creates evolution, creates growth on all levels. Not only physically, but spiritually, emotionally, and all that. I find myself really noticing just the emotional intelligence and how we can use this emotional intelligence to our advantage, and using this as a strength, as an ability, not letting people constantly pull you down. And I'm talking for people who are similar, like-minded individuals. If you resonate with this, make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm gonna be bringing content, basically just bringing reassurance. It's trying to be a little way, so we're trying to bring a little vibe for people to know that they're not alone, for people to know that there is hope. There always is, even when we can't see it. This is one of the things that the universe, I feel like, was really trying to tell me, and that's to always see. It's like knowing, even though you can't see it in front of your face right now, even though it's not in like material form, feel it in your heart, feel it energetically. Like, I do embody this. I embody the vibration. Look at it like vibration and frequency of that success, the vibration and energy of that future kind of timeline. Because one cool thing I was looking into was the past, the now, and the future. Those timelines are all simultaneously existing all at once. Hence our multi-dimensional self. A lot of this stuff is really all connected. Just like I'm here in the 3D, I'm here in this physical form. As above, so below. We're up there, we're down here too. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that really makes sense. Because think about this weekend, and I've done this before. It happens all the time. But this is just gonna help people kind of redirect their energy into a more neutral, expansive type of state, and more flowy type of state, instead of like I'm all crushed up, balled up, and a bunch of negativity and a bunch of stuff that just doesn't serve me. You know what I mean? So just identify it, be aware of it, and don't beat yourself up too much. That's one thing I even deal with. I feel like I'm only so self-critical sometimes. Not in like a morbid, negative way, but in a way, because I'm really trying to be successful. I'm trying to reach my best version. So if there's no one holding me accountable, I gotta hold myself accountable. If there's no one really coming to pat me on the back, giving me that nice little cookies and milk, you gotta lift up yourself. You gotta be that. It's behind closed doors. That's the real you in that dark room. That's who we fucking are, man. And that's where we can recreate a whole different version. I just want to take you guys along kind of with the story. Want to bring some inspiration and just to show people to not really fold. Don't give up. You're going to grow through what you go through. Anything that happens, the universe sent it, man. Everything is predestined. Know that. Nothing happens for just no reason. I'm sure we can both reflect on that. Like, we've been through certain things. We're like, oh, I had to go through this and maybe this hard times to build the strength for now, to build the strength for what I'm about to do. So it's like when we shift our perspective, it brings more insight, it brings more clarity. And one of the most powerful things I can say is to really believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself when there's no one else doing it around you. Because it's that inner self-talk, it's that inner voice that is most important. Take control, taking power back. And when I say take control, don't try to just control everything. More or less, let go, let it fall, and just let it all flow. Let it all just come to you in a sense. Just keep doing what you're doing. Show up, be consistent, have that effort, and have that discipline. Like, discipline is, especially as men, women, anyone, like kings and queens, we gotta really up our value. We have to up how we're valuing ourselves, how we're looking at ourselves. It doesn't matter what is really outside. You don't have to have the nicest car, the nicest clothes. You don't have to be in a relationship. You don't have to have all these things that society tried to drill into our minds to make us accept it, to make us feel like we're a part of something, when really we're a part of all of this. We're a part of source, universe, one song, one truth. That's you. We're all connected. We're all one. And we were all born a masterpiece. Unconditional love and truth, light and truth, man. That's all we are under all these mental concepts, all these negative thinking, all these other just illusory problems that I've been noticing. Like, damn, imagine that. Imagine if 80% of our problems were pretty much a fucking illusion. Like, shit. We gotta just, whoa. Just feel good, be happy you woke up today, show gratitude, always show gratitude. I find that very important, especially along this path. I want to share almost a little bit of story of mine, because this is the whole point of this channel. I want to kind of put what I've experienced so far, and to find connection, to find resonance, and to show people that we are a family, and separation is an illusion. We're all one, we're all whole, with our own individual expressions and unique divine extensions of light, babies. We already know. Just like there's light, there's gonna be dark. I don't want to be one of those love and lighty type of people. Balance out each side, use it as to your advantage. I always like this saying, transmute the negatives to a positive. Flip that negative energy and transmute it into another. Imagine there's like negative energy in this hand. I'm just like, I throw it in there. It's like you mix it up. And it's like as it goes through the transmutation, you're able to use that energy to your advantage. Like this is one key thing that I figured out, that I just started doing. Take all the hate, take all the stuff that people said to you, and really be like, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna channel that shit in. I'm gonna channel that pain. I'm gonna channel that anger and all that stuff into something positive. And I feel like this is gonna be something helpful to hear. Because damn, nobody wants to hold on to that anger. Nobody wants to really feel that shit just sitting on them. It's like that weight that is just on your shoulders. Just kind of breathe it out and redirect it. It's all about redirecting that energy. One energy could go this way, you go this way, you go this way. Find where you want to put it. Just remember where our attention goes, our energy goes, where your attention goes, that's where your energy is going as well. So keep that attention into that inner being. Keep it in that state of being. And just always remember, there's no need to trip. There's no need to overthink. Let's just be present, grounded, and in the moment. Because it's when we become in the moment, we feel a lot more gratitude. We feel a sense of almost like that warm heart type of feeling. Like, I know it. You know what I'm talking about. You just feel like that. Damn. Just feels good to be alive. It's like one of those nostalgic moments. Just want people to realize like they have everything in front of them. And I purposely took a step back from this, how to get my mind right, how to get kind of cleaned up spiritually and energetically. Was kind of doing a lot of shadow work, seeing what I need to change, seeing what I can really just kind of transmute and kind of fix. But notice that anyone who's kind of on the same thing, trying to get themselves out there, because, hey, nobody wants to work for another person. Nobody wants to be, hey, you do this, you do that. You know what I'm saying? We are our own bosses. We are our own CEOs. So know this. Just because you can't see it right now doesn't mean it's not going to come in fruition. You have to believe it. And that's the power of source. That's the power of the universe, is that universe is inside us. It's within you. Let the power of that really soak in to show you that you are a divine being with infinite potential who can manifest anything you put your mind to, and feel it with your heart. Set that intention. What are you trying to change? What are you trying to get yourself out of in a positive, more like appropriate way? This is one thing I'm noticing too, man. Like, don't let these numbers fuck with you. Don't let these numbers really get you, because I feel like that's what they were made for. Think about it. Because I know I'm not the only one who would. Because when I first got on YouTube, I would scroll through my videos. I would see the views. I would see the like. I would see that stuff. And it's like, damn, part of me doesn't really care about it. But then another part of me is like, damn, like, why? Like, I thought I did good. Like, other than you have to be your own fan. Be your own hero first. And everything else will come along. Everything will flow in. So trust it. Even if you can't see it, trust it. And know the Most High, that source energy is always working through you. It's always working through us every single day. So feel me on that. But back to what I was saying with the pain and suffering. Use this pain and suffering, especially because, damn, I know, like, we see all this shit out here. We see how people, it's like almost collectively you just feel this heaviness, and you got to really soar out of it. You have to transcend all this shit. Just like the yin and yang duality, negative and positive, we can really just transcend all of this, because you already know it's really one whole. Yin and yang, it's all one whole. But I'm not saying there's gonna be, you already know there's really duality in all the dimensions. Like, there's gonna be freaking dark forces, light forces. There's gonna be positive beings and negative beings. You see, it's really just what we stimulate our mind with and what we attach our energy onto. So just stay aware and stay conscious of that. Don't feed your mind none of this bullshit that's going around, none of these agendas. And if you know, you know. You got to keep that spiritual guard. Keep that sword and that shield in front of you. Don't let people try to manipulate you psychologically. That stuff isn't working anymore. Stay strong and be the truth. Be real with yourself. Because that's one thing I'm starting to see is like when I'm trying to change, when I'm trying to grow into a bigger version, I have to be real with myself. I have to say the truth to myself. Because last time when I was doing this, I noticed what held you back. And this is just a little shadow work I was peeping. Is that when I wouldn't be a man of my word, or when I wouldn't follow through with something I really personally deep down it meant something to me, like I needed to take that step and kind of pushed it or put it under the rug, you're gonna feel that shit, man. You're gonna feel that. So kind of just, it's all intuition. Listen to that intuitive sense, that gut feeling, and just tell yourself, like, what can I release to make myself better? What will my future self thank me for? What can I let go of now that will have a long-term benefit, a long-term impact? It's that butterfly effect, man. It's that butterfly effect. You know what I'm saying? Keep shining your light. Express your truth. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a gift in their DNA. I mean this. Everyone has something special to give. We got to create our own things, and the best thing I can say is just to stay organized. Keep your head up. Don't let this negative stuff get to you, because you already know there's these evil beings. Don't give your attention to them. Keep your attention on the Most High. Keep your attention on the miracles, on the blessings, on the great things that are about to come. Just keep showing up. Keep doing what you're doing. And if it's not working, like I said, we're either evolving or we're falling. We're going up or we're going down. Yin and yang. Yin and yang. Let's go. Like, don't play any act. I'm not playing the act at all. The mask is off. The ego mask is off. And I don't really want... I'm not saying kill your ego, dissolve it, because everything is definitely here for a purpose. There's a reason for everything, like I said. So just kind of flow with it. Ride that new wave. Ride the infinite wave of your own energy, of that cosmic flow. And just let these things kind of come in. Open your... You got to spread your wings. Let's not block our own blessings. Let's not block our own abundance just because we kind of think we know it all. Just because... And I'm speaking kind of through myself. Like, damn, along this... In the beginning, I was like, I already know what I'm doing. I don't need that help. I don't need guidance. I don't need assistance. But really, damn, universe started showing me something like, you know what? Don't act like you know it all. Don't act so full of yourself, because everyone is here for each other. Just like, think about it. Native Americans, they had tribes, indigenous tribes. People were in tribes. They were working together to go towards the same type of vision, the same type of path of expanding consciousness and raising the vibration. A few ways you can easily just raise your vibe. Make sure you meditate. Make sure you take care of yourself. Do the right things. Eat the right foods. This is a big one, because really, this shit is so true. Like, what we eat is really how we feel and how we operate psychologically and mentally. Like, our brain, a lot of our brain power is dimmed down from just these processed and GMO foods we're putting in our bodies. So notice that, just like the law of cause and effect, we put something in, it's going to spit something back out. Input, output. I put it in, it's going to come out, and it's going to be something. So just be aware of that, and that's going to give you just more of an advantage of how to work with your own energy and just seeking the path. It's like the righteous path. If you feel me, you already know what I mean. It's just seeking the truth. Always seek the truth and know the lies. Smell through that bullshit, because you will know right. Your intuition will tell you immediately if this is not right for you or if this is. So just always listen to that conscious inner voice. Sometimes we just gotta face this shit, man. And that's what I've been seeing. Like, damn, I just have to face this. And when I faced it, it gave me freedom. It gave me more liberation, because it'll give you the strength. This ain't about me. Like, I'm just sharing a story. I'm really just trying to add value to other people. I want to be inspiration. I want people to express themselves and to not be afraid really of doing it, because we shouldn't give a fuck what people think. We should rep our own essence, rep your own spirit. I'm right with you, and let's take that leap of faith together. Let's trust in the universe together, and let's keep showing gratitude, because you already know your time will come when it's divine timing. Divine timing is always real and it always works in your favor. So trust the process and know that through the ups and downs, there's always something to learn. There's always growth to obtain. I like to think about this and hear me open-minded. So before we incarnated, before we came into this plane, I almost like to see is like I had a conversation with God. We all had a conversation with God talking about our path, certain things we're going to deal with, certain people that are going to come into our lives, our family, different things like this. Like, I just really think about it and hear me on a deep perspective, because this shit is, in a way, it resonates, it makes sense, it seems true, and it really does, like divine orchestration. Think about it. I don't believe we were just dropped here, I'm just in this body and I'm just here to clock in, do some work, go to sleep, wake up, do some work again, eat some food, you already know. We're here for a way greater purpose. This is a good ass time to be alive. I got the crystal on day, got the selenite on day. Oh, just raising the vibe, man. I'm trying to spread that good crystal energy, you feel me? Get you some crystals too. This is selenite. Crystals will just, because you're attuning your own frequency. Because when we see it, everything is frequency and vibration, energy. These crystals have an awareness, not like an awareness where they can like look around like, hey, you're holding me, like it's like talking. No, it's an energy you can, and I get everyone's different. I'm just sharing my own personal like skill set thing, because you already feel me. Everyone has their own skill sets, but if you found this video, you probably resonate to it. So let's just get into it. Crystals really help because it attunes your own vibration and own frequency to the vibration of the crystal, if that makes sense. So think about it. This thing could be vibrating high and I'm feeling low, and then I hold it and it's like, like it just lifts you up, because we're nothing but energy. We're nothing but electromagnetic beings in a sense. Everything is like, there's energy fields around us. We just can't see it with these two eyes. We gotta unlock the first eye and we gonna be seeing through this. They say the third eye is really like the seed of the human soul, and I really believe that, man. We can tap in. We are connected with the source. This shit is cool as hell. Like universe. How cool is that, man? No one ever even thought of that. Like, we are that powerful. This is what they didn't want us to know. And I'm not crazy. I'm seeing this shit. You're not crazy. You're just, hey, we're waking up to the righteous truth, the righteous path. So keep following it and listen to that intuition. I just wanted to give a quick little message, letting people know that this pain, this suffering is really just a test of life. That's how I'm seeing it. It's really just a test of life. We can either put our attention all on the negative and let it weigh us down, or look at it in a more positive perspective. Like, it's really the perception of how we're seeing it. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm just being me, man. Be you. Be you. Don't try to be anyone else. Be yourself. Be creative. Show your own uniqueness. Because the cool thing about it is, think about this. There's only one me. There's only one you. Why try to be someone else? Why try to put everyone on a pedestal thinking they're better than you, and lowering your own self-esteem, dimming your own light from your own soul because of that shit? Nah, fuck that. Love yourself, man, unconditionally, without conditions. Most people say, oh, just love yourself, man, just do it. And it's easier said than done, because I really had trouble doing it myself. I couldn't love myself in the beginning, and what helped me do it was being more almost risky, kind of trusting the unknown, kind of taking that leap of faith and trusting in my higher self. Always remember, you have a higher self that is working with you, that is working through you. So that higher intelligence, whatever you want to call it, I believe it, man. I believe it's working through us every day. It's communicating through us in multiple different ways. Just feel me out, and make sure you like and subscribe if you resonated with this. Sending much gratitude, much love, and let's just go, man. Let's keep spreading our wings. Let's keep spreading our light, most importantly. And it's okay to mess up. Know that failure is only growth. Just like friction, man. When that shit it's only growth. It's only going to expand. So if you don't give up, and I mean this, if you don't give up and you're in the fight and you're in that, what you're trying to do, it's like, think about it. You're over here. this side and this side, right? This side is the voice in our head that is saying you can't do it, you're too weak, you're not good enough. And then look at it, it's like there's like a little portal in the middle, which is the transmutation. We can shift this into this. We can bring it positive. We can shift our mindset. Just know it's all energy, not every thought. Just be observant of those thoughts. You have something negative you're feeling. This is one thing I realized, just show gratitude for it. Even the discomfort, show gratitude for it and just say, thank you for this pain. Thank you for this uncomfort. Because I know it's making me stronger. It's making me grow. And it's making me evolve on all levels. And really just trust the process. Be quiet, find that stillness, and just kind of get out your head for a little bit. Some people get defensive when I say that, but no, I'm just only saying just to quiet the egoic mind, quiet the analytical mind, and feel the sense of being that I am presence, that I am state of being presence. There's no ego with this. I'm not being arrogant. I'm only here to be a service of light. That's all I'm here for, is to be a service of light, helping to create, expand, and just build things, building new, more sustainable systems that are more holistic, that are going to be more based on the metaphysical properties, that are going to be more based on the frequency and the energy medicine, like quantum type of stuff, quantum therapy, quantum wellness, even quantum jumping. Like, holy shit, this stuff is interesting. Like, what if I were to tell you that we could really, because this is gonna be some deep shit, and you already know. There's really parallel timelines and shit. Like, this is something I noticed, and I'm not saying everyone's gonna believe this, but this is something that I believe in. Everyone has the right to have their own beliefs. You know what everything is respected. You already know, but we can really quantum jump into the version we're destined to be. We can really quantum jump into that, the frequency of that timeline. Because remember when I said the past, present, and future all simultaneously existing? Well, you can quantum jump into that future timeline and embody the frequency and energy of that, like, almost twin self of you that is up there, that already has it all. Think about this shit. It's all energy. It's all connectivity. And just stay adaptable. Know that you are the truth and you are the key. You're a powerful, infinite being. If no one said this to you today, you are loved unconditionally. You are worthy. You are capable of some crazy shit. And what is even crazy no more? Because anything is possible. What we thought wasn't true is true. What we thought we couldn't do, we can do. So just feel me out right there. Sending tons of love. It's a whole new wave of light. Make sure you stay authentic. Be yourself and just show up, even when you don't feel like it. Because those are the times when you're really going to see the benefits. Don't look for a result right in the beginning. Just trust the process. Know that it's only going to keep growing. I always love this saying. A little bit of energy into it a day creates wonders, creates blessings. So believe that everything I'm sharing with you is through my own experience, through my own perspective. And I seek to add value. I seek to give guidance and just to be a light brother, man. Let's go. Spread those angel wings and fly high. Fly high to your purpose. Fly high to your golden reality. Let's get it, man. Much love. Namaste. Like and subscribe. Let's go.